Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. For our main event, opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Teddy, Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran, and you can't help but think about the no Moss fight and how that still can linger in Roberto Duran's mind.
Well, it better not. He's got to get it out of his head. You know, he wasn't physically beaten up, but emotionally, and he found out something. He found out that that will stay with you. The punches, if he would have dealt with the punches, that would have been gone, you know, in a few minutes. But the repercussions of giving in, of quitting, submitting, that has stayed with him all the time. That has never gone away. What he has to do is remember now that he has the choice to make, and remember what that choice leads to.
And he just holds on there, reaching the halfway mark of this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Duran's left now getting into the mix. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. That was not well targeted by Roberto Duran. Leonard's really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfidence. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
Shot, but comes back with a crushing power punch. Well done by Roberto Duran. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A solid uppercut by Roberto Duran.
That's what you want to see.
Up top with the right hand. Leonard's left, working well that time. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Halfway through round number 2. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Good flush shot upstairs. Downstairs with a right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. 10 clicks of the talk. Duran's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And we come to the end of round number 2. Duran's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Targeting that hook upstairs by Roberto Duran. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Blocking a score. Leonard's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Halfway through this round. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Leonard's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And he engages in the clinch. Back and forth exchange. Roberto Duran's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That was a nice hook that landed that time by Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard's well off the mark that time.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep it.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Right to the body. Duran's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Leonard's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Huge right hand from Duran. Right to the belt line. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Off the target by Roberto Duran.
Let's move.
Sugar Ray Leonard smashed by a hook. I like that 2-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Oh, on the inside.
A solid left hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. Resourceful hook by Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
Hook downstairs and upstairs. Up and down. All right?
Round number 5 has arrived. He comes with the straight right hand. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Roberto Duran's right hand scores well that time. Sugar Ray Leonard so capable on the outside. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Roberto Duran's eye is an absolute mess. That cut is really a major issue. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, right?
Yeah, in a way, but you don't want to get carried away where you're just aiming at one thing. You want to throw your punches. You don't want to go out there now, you know, start chucking for an exact spot.
Sugar Ray Leonard's hit by a right hand. Roberto Duran's always gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. There it is. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
1, 2, 3.
Duran's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Unable to land clean by Sugar Ray Leonard.
1, 2, 1, 2.
And that's the end of round 5. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
Up and down, side to side.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Roberto Duran is thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Halfway through round 6. Good work defensively by Sugar Ray Leonard. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
You see him holding on. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Committing upstairs now. He goes there again. And that's the end of round 6. Duran's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Doubling up the jab by Roberto Duran. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Roberto Duran's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Leonard. At the halfway point of round 7.
Inside, inside!
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Jump on him! Nice!
Duran's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. Sugar Ray Leonard's in a tough spot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Leonard's rising back up. That takes some guts. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Roberto Duran. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Duran's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
As we start round number 8 here, Duran's in a real tough spot. Not only is he down on your scorecard, I mean, that's obvious to see that he's losing the fight here through 7 rounds, but he doesn't have the look of a guy that can get himself back into the fight.
Oh, this is what it's about. I mean, who said that this was an easy business? He might have to be reminded of that. Who said this was an easy business? It wasn't going to be about just when you had the lead, when you had the right opponent in front, when you were hitting the heavy bag. It was going to be about, always was going to be about these kind of days. Make up your mind. What are you going to be?
Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Roberto Duran's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Sugar Ray Leonard's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. They both decide to bring it. Roberto Duran's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Use your feet!
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Roberto Duran's knockdown in that last round has given him momentum in this fight now. Yes, down on the scorecards, but who would you rather be?
The natural inclination is to say you want to be the guy who's coming on like gangbusters. But I always like to be the guy, Joe, who's ahead. The only thing is now to stay ahead, you got to go back to what you were doing. If you want to come back and continue coming back like the opponent, well, you better not let up.
Still not moving enough!
Nothing there on the punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Not able to land the headshot. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Roberto Duran. Halfway through the 9th round. Sugar Ray Leonard scored upon by a left hand. Roberto Duran's in a much better place now. This is a good comeback. I wonder if he can come all the way back in this fight.
Why not?
Duran with a huge left hand. And he's holding.
Come on, keep focused. Get close to him. Jump on
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. That hook was well off the mark. Landing a two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Roberto Duran's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Choose the good one.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Roberto Duran. Big left from Leonard. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Protecting his head well with his guards. Sugar Ray Leonard's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Halfway through round 10. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. He just missed that shot up top. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 10.
Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to.
So the start of the 11th round, Teddy, you have him down by just a slight margin, but just to look at him, to look at these two guys, you can tell he has less left in that gas tank.
Yeah, and does he want to fight it? Does he want to go to the reserve? Everyone, Joe, even you, has a reserve tank. Go find it.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Leonard's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
He missed with that headshot. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Keep moving around the ring. Got this one.
Unable to connect by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nice work.
Now he ties up there. now looking to hang on.
In and out, in and out. Put hands up.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Let him get up out that corner.
Sugar Ray Leonard's been as accurate as I've ever seen him, and that's why he's in control tonight.
And I don't know if his vision is 20/20 or 20/30 or whatever, but with a fighter, the reason you're accurate is because you're calm, you don't waste anything, and you have good technique. That is showing right here.
And this is the 12th and final round. Good block by Sugar Ray Leonard. Duran's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
Keep working the jab! Focus!
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Sugar Ray Leonard's really doing a fine job here, Teddy, and I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Get after him.
Crashes home with the uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
This was a sure and steady effort by Sugar Ray Leonard tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.